Welcome to Sweethearts and Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
And we're going to be playing Eminent Domain with the expansion
Escalation.
Yes. And part of the Escalation expansion includes these scenario cards. And when I flip mine over, I get to have a starting planet. Angel. Let me see this. Angel Aniv EK 625 is my starting planet.
It's a good thing it doesn't start with LV.
Yeah. LV.
It's from Aliens.
Oh, okay. I have hardly watched that movie.
Aliens reference.
Okay. And it's a fertile planet, right?
Yep, fertile planet.
I have one industry house.
Yep, for production.
And then I have a colonize.
Yep. So that'll boost when you are leading or following a role, which is kind of cool.
So also it tells you how many cards you start with.
Yep.
And in my beginning deck, I'll get 3 survey cards, 0 warfare cards, 3 colonized cards, 0 production and sell cards, or trade cards.
Yeah.
2 research cards, and no politicking cards.
Right. And you start off with the...
I have the biosphere.
Technology.
It's a technology.
Yeah.
So what it is I can put this card into play, not in my deck, and I can generate 2 random resources on this card.
You get to choose which one you want.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
And I also start with 2 cards, technologies that can go in my hand.
Yeah.
One of them is called Improve Production. I can produce 2 resources in my action phase. So the other technology that I get to put in my hand is called Improve Trade, and the action I can use is collect 1 victory point from the supply.
Collect 1 victory point from the supply. Yep.
That's right. Okay. Yep. And it allows me to sell or gain a ship.
Yep.
And I forgot to mention the improved production can allow me to produce resources or gain a ship. A little ship, like these ships right here.
Alright.
That's my scenario. What's your scenario?
My scenario, I will be playing the Black Market Civilization. So that allows me to start off with the planet of Janus, and it boosts production. I can produce 1 resource of my choice. I start off with the starting technology of Black Market, and I may discard resources from my empire as if they were symbols to boost or follow any role, which is really awesome. I start off with 2 survey cards, 1 warfare card, 1 colonized card, 2 production or trade cards, and 2 research cards, and 2 political cards. So that's my scenario that I'm starting off with.
You want to put my scenario over there too?
Sure. Just to free up some space now. We got our deck all built.
And unfortunately, I'm going to have to be playing my cards so that I can read them on this side.
That's okay. No problem.
But I'll point to them as I'm using them.
So, way over here, and I hope you can reach that.
Which one?
The planets.
I can probably reach that.
Okay. We got our planets there.
Yep.
We have our metallic technologies, our advanced technologies, our fertile technologies, and these are like advanced technologies where you need 1 of each planet. We have here our battle cruisers, our destroyers, and our fighters, and then these are our resources right here. This will be my play area right there, and this will be Charlotte's play area.
Right here.
Escalation adds a couple of new things. One was the scenarios, which we start off. So normally in the base game, you would start off with the exact same thing. Everyone starts off the same deck, a random start planet, no technologies, and that's how you start. Escalation gives you this scenario, which means you get that kind of jump.
It escalates you.
Yeah. You get a quick jump. You got a planet already, and you get a technology already, which is awesome, and it's asymmetrical, so you're playing a certain kind of style that you have to master instead of just the same for everyone, which is kind of neat. I like that. The other thing it adds, in the base game, all of these different kinds of ships are meaningless. They're all just fighters. Escalation immediately changes that and adds a whole lot of things you can do with warfare. Now there are certain technologies that you can use fighters to get instead of research, so you can kind of go and conquer them from other places. You have a basic fleet tile here, and what that allows you to do is, as an action, you can change 3 fighters to a destroyer. For an action, you can change 2 destroyers to a battle cruiser. Battle cruiser at the end of the game is worth 2 victory points, and it's the fighter cost to conquer planets is 1 less. You can also research and flip this over to get an improved fleet, and then you can change as many times as you want with 1 action 2 fighters for a destroyer, or 2 destroyers for, again, a battle cruiser. Except now the battle cruiser makes all fighter costs 2 less. So some kind of interesting things there, which makes the plastic fighter minis kind of cool. And these are really awesome.
Yeah.
They just look really cool.
They have a lot of details on them.
Yeah. Excuse me. And also, once you've improved your fleet, you have a special action called Primary Weapon. You may pay 1 battle cruiser when attacking any planet instead of the listed warfare cost. So it doesn't matter how many fighters you need to take over a planet, you can pay a battle cruiser and just conquer it. So it adds a lot more flavor to the warfare, which is nice.
Yeah, but you're kind of not warfare. Black market sounds more like trading.
Yeah, I'm
definitely, my scenario gave me trading too.
Yeah, we'll see what comes
happens. You never know.
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm shuffled.
Okay. What else does Escalation add? It adds these new technologies that require 1 of each. It also adds some interesting technologies where, for example, here, this is a metallic. You need 1 metallic planet in order to get this technology. But you also need 1 planet that's not metallic, and it doesn't matter which one. So it adds some advanced technologies there, and it also adds a bunch of new types of planets. So normally there's a fighter cost to conquer or a colony cost to colonize. Now some planets you can't colonize, you have to use warfare. Some planets you can't use warfare, you have to colonize. And there's a whole bunch of interesting things there. So I played the base game, and most of the time I've played it with Escalation, and it's definitely much more of an interesting game when you add the expansion, and it's not even that expensive either.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, and it adds enough cards so you can increase the players up to 5 instead of 4, which is nice. And our gaming group is usually either the 2 of us or 6. So we're actually looking at somehow we can increase it to 6. We're going to test that out to see if it works, because that would be nice. We tried the other night playing 3 teams of 2, and it didn't work that well, just because one person was kind of in charge and the other person was getting kind of bored. So we'll try out the 6-player. So we're all set up. I got my planet. I got my deck.
You're going to be first?
I'm going to be first. I'm the first player.
How many cards do you draw?
Draw 5 cards. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Turns are pretty straightforward. First, you can take 1 action, and this is optional. After you take an action, you then have to choose one of the 5 roll cards. When you choose a roll card, you take one of the cards, and then you can boost it with cards from your hand or symbols and planets, or even technology later on. And the person whose turn it's not can either dissent and say, I'm not going to follow you in that roll, and then they get to take another card, or they can follow. They can actually play cards from their hand for the same roll. So it's great because there's not a lot of downtime. When it's not your turn, you still have to be focused on what's going on, because you need to know if you're going to be playing or not. So that's kind of cool. So for an action...
I can draw my cards.
Yeah, absolutely. Because once I choose my role...
I have to know if I can follow you or
exactly.
not. Whoops.
So
No
for my
peeking.
action, I'm going to play a survey card, and the action allows me to draw 2 cards. There's my action, done. And now I have to choose a role. Now I have 1 planet, and it is a prestige planet, which means I can't actually get any of the technologies. I need a fertile, a metallic, or an advanced. So seems pretty straightforward that my first role is going to be to survey.
Oh, I would like to survey as well.
Excellent.
I just discard my survey right there.
But you need at least 2.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's...
When you survey, you
Bugger.
get to look at 1 card, 1 planet, or a number of planets equal to the number of cards you play minus 1. So if you're following a survey, you need to play at least 2 survey cards in order to look at 1 planet. When you're the leader, you get to look at 1 additional. So basically it means I get to look at however many. Yeah.
See if I can reach them.
Thank you. And because I chose the survey role, that card now goes into my discard pile, and my deck has altered slightly. It's now a little bit heavier in survey. So whatever roles you choose is going to change your deck and change your civilization. So, what am I going to choose? This is interesting. I made my choice. There we go. So that can go on the bottom.
I think instead of trying to get them on the bottom, I'll just put them there for now.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. Alright, so the alien world I have surveyed goes there here. And I need 5 fighters to attack it. Or I need to put 4 colonies on it to colonize it. And it's an advanced planet. And I'm done.
Okay. So, I think for my action, I am going to use improve production and produce 2 resources. Because I can put them on this biosphere.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what 2. I like purple.
Purple?
They're pretty. Yeah,
Both of
I'll
them?
take 2 purple ones.
There you go.
Thanks.
I don't know what it's called because I can't remember from the book, but we call it the spice.
Really?
That's what I call it.
Okay.
Because the planets that produce it naturally, this little pile of spice.
I see.
It's purple. And I don't know. That's just cool.
Cool.
The spice must flow.
For my role, I would like to survey because I didn't have enough to follow.
Okay.
And I have 1 in my hand, so that means I can look at 2.
Yeah, and I can't follow, so I'm going to dissent and take a card.
I hope I get something pretty. Oh, I do have something pretty. Oopsie. And I think what I'm going to take is this one. Of course, that one gives me more points. There's points in the corner of these cards. You probably can't see that. A little red.
Yep.
One of these that I have to choose from is quite high. But I'm more of a trader, and the other one is lower points, but it has trading stuff. So I think I'll take that. You can probably hear all that, you know, running and banging, and that's our cat. She's just having a freak out. It might last 20 minutes or an hour, so
I love
just
that we
bear
hit
with us.
live and our cat wakes up and decides to
has
flip
a freak
out.
Ah, jinx.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so I did that, and I put that there.
Yep.
I dropped to 5 in, and then it's Justin's go.
Yep.
Jinx.
And when it's in the end of your turn, if there's any cards in your hand that you don't want, you can discard them to draw up to 5. So you can kind of cycle through your deck, which is a neat little option. Alright, so action. The first action I have is called Politics.
Hello, Muse23PT.
Hey, guy. Welcome. Nice.
Jinx, calm down. Your
So,
politics.
Politics. It's an interesting card. There's no roll cards for Politics. Basically, you start off with some. I remove the card from the game, and then I get to take a roll card and add it to my hand. So it's a way of I guess modifying your deck in a way, which is kind of cool.
We have a comment. Have the game and the expansion, but haven't used the expansion yet.
Oh, the expansion
Use
is yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, the expansion is great. Alright, so now I have to choose what kind of card I'm going to put in my hand, and it's going to have to be, what is it going to have to be? I guess it's going to have to be a research card. I like researching. Researching's good. The technology, that's an awesome way to go. So that was my action. Now I have to take a roll. So for a roll, I am going to colonize. So I take a colonize card, add one to it, and these colonies are going to go under here. Are you following or dissenting?
I would like to follow.
Okay.
So that means I can take all the colony cards I have in my hand and put them underneath that planet right there.
That is correct. And you already have one less.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
Because I have 3.
All right. So I
And
just
it
helped
only
you out a
takes
whole
me
lot.
4 to colonize that, and I have one right there. So next time I'll be able to flip it.
Spectacular.
Thanks, hon.
So I'm going to discard 3 cards from my hand. Actually, I'm going to discard 4 cards from my hand. And then 1, 2. Reshuffle.
Yeah, that's not fun. I shouldn't have done that.
What's that?
Because I don't get to draw back up before my go.
No, you don't. That's why following can be tricky.
Yeah, I just realized that. But that didn't happen to me in my other game I played.
But it's great because it wasn't even your turn and now you're pretty much ready to colonize that thing.
Yeah.
Alright, it is your go.
So, because I don't have any cards in my hand that I can use for an action, I have to skip that part. Because my action number 1 is optional. So I'm going to just skip ahead to the roll.
Okay.
So I'll colonize.
Okay.
So I have to use this card.
Yep.
And that gives me the 4 anyway, so I don't even have to use that. But Are you following?
Nope, I will dissent, so I am taking a card into my hand.
I get to flip it, and I got a pretty purple one. And it helps me with my trading.
Nice.
So now I get to draw back up to 5.
And see, it has the spice.
I see it now. Yeah, it's a little pile of dirt.
A little pile of dirt.
Yep. I have 5. Here you go.
Alright, so my go. For my action, I'm going to play another politics card. So again, I get to remove the card from the game and take something else into my hand. So I'm going to take a colonize card. There we go. For my roll, I am going to colonize because I need to get some colonies going here.
Oh, I do not colonize, so I can draw, but I didn't shuffle my deck. So just 1 second here. I'm going to shuffle.
Okay.
And then I get a card.
This card. No, I'm not going to.
I hope it's an
So
exciting
I'm already
card.
at 5. So I'm good.
Okay, this is the 1. And my go.
Your go.
I am going to use this action, my improved trade. I can collect 1 point from the supply.
Oh, I'm going to hate that card.
First point of the game.
Nice.
And then for my roll, I'm going to survey.
Survey.
Or do I? Just
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
Let me just think about this for
Okay.
1 second. Because of my scenario, I didn't get any of those kind of cards in my hand.
Oh,
Or
the
my
production and
deck.
trade, yeah.
So maybe I want to do that instead. Cause, I mean, if I'm going to win by trading, I need some of these cards.
Yeah.
So I do this. So that means I can sell. Oh, I can sell 2 things because there's one there and there's one on this planet right here.
Yep.
And I have 2 things.
There you go.
So I get 2 more points.
Awesome.
That rocks.
I'm going to dissent because I don't
there.
have anything to trade. So I will take a card.
And I already have 5 cards, so now it's your go.
Excellent. Alright, so what am I going to do for my action? I am going to...
Our screen went blank over there. Is it still doing everything it needs to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just loading for some reason.
Okay.
There we go. That's good. What am I going to do? I am going to... For my action, I'm going to use a produce trade card to produce 1 resource. And I also have a planet that produces kind of whatever I want. So I'll produce the spice because it's a pretty color.
It's a girly thing to say.
It's nice. I like it. Plus it's cool. It's the spice. And then for my roll, I'm going to colonize again because I'm the leader, so I may settle a planet instead.
And I can't, so I'll draw a card.
Yeah. So I get to take all 5 of my colony cards, throw them here, in my discard, and I get to colonize
Jinx,
this advanced planet.
You cannot jump on that table. It has the camera on it.
Yep.
Stop. Sorry.
And I have colonize Oxnow, which allows me to produce more spice, and I now draw up to 6 cards, which is what I will do right now. Okay, I'm done.
And that means I can take an action. My action is going to be... I'm going to use one of my survey cards to draw 2 cards. That's my action. Oh, looky, looky.
What?
I'm not showing you. It's in
Oh,
my
well, you said looky, looky.
It's in my private hand. And for my roll, I am going to survey for planets. So there's that one, and I have 2 more in my hand. So that means I can look at 3.
Yep. And I'm gonna follow. I can look at 1 after you're done.
Okay. 1. Oh, that's 2. 3.
And maybe pass me
There's
one,
1
please.
for you.
Thanks, V.
Oops.
Bustling advanced. Interesting.
I don't like that one. Not sure about that one. I like that one the best. Put it face down, and then I put those 2 over there. Discard this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in my hand. It's your go.
My go. Excellent. All right. So for my action, I am going to produce another spice. Right here. There's my action. And then for my roll, I am going to research, because now I have an advanced planet, which means I can research improved colonize. Dun dun dun. So action, settle 1 planet, then settle another planet or +1 colony.
Oh, I had that one the last game.
Yep, I like that one. That's good. Plus it helps with research and colonization. Can boost either one.
Now I don't have any good hand. Oh, are you done? You just have to draw
I just
up.
have to draw up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You go ahead because I got to shuffle.
So I'm still stuck in this phase here where I don't have any cards to play as an action. So I'm going to skip my action phase and go right to the roll phase. I'll colonize. So that's 1.
Okay, just give me a sec because I'm
Yep.
probably going to follow you.
You're probably going to follow? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So am I going to follow? Yes, I believe I am.
So for mine, it takes 4. So this counts as 1, right?
Yep.
This planet over here gives me 1. So I only need to provide 2 more.
There you go.
So that means I can flip it.
You can't flip it yet.
Oh.
You put colonies on it.
Oh. Whoops.
That's right. So I can put 1. So that's colonize. That's 1.
Does that mean I should have put 1 last? Because when I do it as an action, the one I play could count as another one?
I didn't follow that.
Well, I have now the entire amount that I need.
Yep.
But in order for me to activate it and colonize it, I
That's
have
an
to
action.
play 1.
Yep.
And does that count towards this
No.
total? Okay.
Nope.
Never mind then.
Okay. Now, interesting thing with the black market technology is I can discard resources from my empire as if they were symbols to boost to follow any roll. So I'm actually going to spend the spice to add 2 extra colonies on there.
I see that.
So now I'm 3. I'm close to colonizing that place.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I like that technology. That's really cool.
She's near a camera again. Can you grab her?
Jinx. Oh, thanks.
Now she's got her face in your water glass.
Thanks, Jinx.
Woohoo! Okay. That was my go, right?
Yep, that was your go.
So I dropped a 5, and then it's your go.
Yep. All right, my go.
Yeah.
So, let's see. What can I do now? Well, for my action, I am going to use a survey card to draw 2 more cards. There we go.
Sorry I bumped the table, but I gotta move this.
Yep.
And get this.
Okay. Alright, and what I'm going to do now is I am going to research. And I get to add 2 more research. Gives me 3 research, and I can research improved productivity, or production, which allows me to produce 2 resources. Are you following or dissenting?
I think I have to dissent because I don't think I have enough research to do anything.
Right.
So that means I get this card.
Yep.
Okay. So, my turn?
Your go.
Let's see here.
Oh, I forgot to drop my card. There we go.
I'm going to use this action to produce 2 resources. Purple, please.
Purple. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then for my roll, I'll do this colonization one.
Colonization.
Like I thought I was doing last time.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dissent so I can take a card.
So they go there, and then I can flip it. Looky, looky, looky. My action can produce 2 resources.
Nice.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm all done.
Excellent. Alright, for my action,
These
I'm going to use
cards
this.
are messy. It's bugging me.
I'm going to use a survey card to draw 2 cards from my deck. Ooh, oops, almost dropped my cards here. Alright, and then I'm going to do a produce roll.
Oh, you are?
Yep. So
I would like to follow you.
I don't actually have to play any cards from my hand.
Oh, no. That means I have to play a card, doesn't it?
Yep. Well, no.
I have that little thing, so I can do one of them.
Yeah, you can do one without playing a card. Yep.
I'll get water, please, because it looks so refreshing on that planet.
There you go.
Thanks.
And I'm done. I can't draw up to 6 because I've got a big mitt full of cards here. Here you go.
So I have 5.
Yep.
Let me see. I might be using... Yeah, I am. I'm going to use this action here to produce 2 resources.
Nice.
So I get a purple and a green.
There you go.
Thanks. And then for the other action, roll, I will sell. So I'll choose this.
Yep.
I don't have any in my hand, so I have 1 cell and 1 cell on here, so I can choose 2 to sell. I choose these 2 purple ones, and I get 2 points.
Cool. I will follow, and I will sell 2 as well, and get 2 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
Can you grab me 2 points, please, sweetie?
Oh, I guess so.
Thank you. Aha! I'm in the race for points. Yeah. All right. So my go. First in action. I have improved production, which will allow me to produce 2 resources. So I got my spice back and a little bit more water because water's nice. And then for an action roll, roll. The roll phase, not action. Roll phase. What am I going to do for a roll phase? That is very tricky. What is over there for?
I was just wondering what was over there for.
Improved research. I'm researching again. Research roll. 3 research and an advanced planet so I can nab myself improved research. Action. Draw 1 card. Remove up to 3 cards in hand from the game. And it can boost research and it can boost fighter production. Alright, that goes in my hand.
Oh, I can't do that, so I have to choose. Take a card.
Yep.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4. So I draw up to 6 and it's your go.
So for my action, I'm in the same situation again. I don't want to use any of these cards. Oh, wait a second.
Interesting.
I can now, I forgot, I have an action I can produce 2 resources.
Yep.
I'll take my purples back. They're lucky. And then for my roll, I'd like to see which technology I have a chance to...
so you have an advanced and 2 fertile planets.
Yeah.
So let's check to see what's
anything
available.
Anything I can do.
The fertile planet technology is improved survey. So draw 3 cards in action, or it boosts survey or colonize.
Okay.
You have...
That would be helpful.
And I think that's all you can
That's
get.
the only one?
Yeah, because this one requires two.
I do like that. And I've had these research cards in my hand for the... I gotta just do it.
So you're doing a research roll?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So I can take that little green man.
Yep, so improved survey goes into your hand.
Okay. Oh, nice. I can draw 3 cards with him.
I can't follow because I don't have enough advanced planets, so that means I will draw a card.
I have 5 cards, so it's your go.
My go. Okay, excellent. So for my action, I'm going to add +1 colony. So I'm going to put a colony right here. For my roll, I'm going to colonize.
I can't do anything about that. So I get to take a card.
Yep, I'm not going to boost it with anything because I don't have to, and I have colonized my next planet, which is the planet Oto Erdiz. Action, take 2 resources, trade 2 resources for 1 influence, and it produces more spice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good.
Okay, so
shuffle my discard.
I'm gonna use my new man, my little green man here that I just researched.
Yep.
Because it's action, I can draw 3 cards.
Draw 3 cards. Nice.
So I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3. And then, for my roll phase, I'd like to survey, please. And the survey says, how many should I look at? 3 seems like a good amount.
There you go. Do I have any survey? Not enough.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, you know what? I do. I will follow. I will survey.
3, 3, 3.
I'll survey 2.
Well, I just have to have this one. And once I colonize it, I'll tell you why I chose it.
Okay.
Because I don't want Justin to know what's on the back side just yet.
Can you pass me 2 of them, please?
Oh,
sweet?
you want 2?
Yeah, I'm surveying. I'm following. Can you choose a tech card you want from the planet you already have and the number of tech cards needed, or has it changed with the expansion? That is an excellent question. I don't know. I always thought it was just right off the top. I'll have to check into that.
Yeah.
Because that means we could kind of go through and kind of choose what we want. That would be interesting.
Yeah, we might have misread that.
Yep. Very possible.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I'll check into that right now.
Okay.
After I choose which one of these I want.
But it's your go. After that.
After this, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take, like this. Yeah, I'll take that. So that one can go back.
Okay. I don't know if you read it out loud so that when people watch on YouTube will know what we're doing now.
Oh, you mean the question?
Yeah.
Oh. So one of our viewers asked the question, can you choose the tech card you want from the planet you already have and the number of tech cards needed, or has it changed with the expansion? I ask because I've seen you've only taken the top card from every tech pile I have. So I'm just going to double check. I thought it was you just take the tech card from the top, like that's the one that was available.
And then there's another comment. When I played, you could choose the tech card you wanted as long as you have the requirements for it.
Nice.
But that would change definitely a lot of strategy in the game.
Yes, definitely. So, I just got to find the research section.
There it is.
So, there are 3 types of technology cards. Take any one technology card from the technology piles and add it to your hand. Each technology card has a research cost and a prerequisite number of face-up planets of the appropriate type. I don't know, that doesn't really clarify.
I don't know, we could check the FAQ at a later date.
Yeah, we'll have to check the FAQ. The way that I'm reading it is take any one card from one of the piles. And that's how I was interpreting it, because the other question I had was, there was one time we were playing, and one of the technologies on the top of the pile required 7 research. And I was like, well, can I take a research roll just to add more research to my deck so I can eventually get that without taking a technology card? And you can do that.
Yeah,
it does say that.
Answered.
So the way I interpret it was whatever was on top was available, but there are the 4 piles, one for each of the different kinds of planets. So we're going to double check that.
Take anyone.
Yeah.
It says take anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, you can choose the card you want.
Okay. So we're just going to kind of play it the way we've been playing it, because it does change things if you can kind of go through and choose whatever one you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll double check that because we're still new to this game.
Yeah.
We just got this a week ago?
Probably a week ago.
Yeah. This is our 4th play. It's neat. I like it.
It's your 4th play.
Yes, that's true.
I haven't played as many times as you.
So, that was your turn.
Yes, so now
and I surveyed and got a new one, so I don't get to pick up any cards. So I got to choose an action. Oh, interesting. So I guess my action will be improved research. I get to draw a card. And then remove up to 3 cards in my hand from the game. I'm not going to actually remove any of them because I don't want to remove any of them. That wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, and there's another comment. That way you can make a strategy. If you couldn't, it would be very random, which is totally true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would take a little bit of time to go through,
yes.
But it does make sense that you'd be able to, within your civilization, choose what technology you are trying to do.
Yes. Or would it be like how many research cards you lie down, you can look at the top 4 or whatever?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say anything like that.
Okay.
So I think the 2 interpretations are you take 1 from the top of each of the piles, or you take 1 card that you want to research.
From whatever kind of planet you have.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, for my roll, I gotta colonize.
Can I colonize? I can put some stuff down. I'd like to put some stuff down.
Okay.
There we go. I had 3.
Nice.
Thanks, son.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're very nice.
Yeah, maybe I should start doing military, because I know you're not doing military. I keep helping you out.
You just never know.
Alright, that was my roll. And now I'm going to draw up to 6. And there's your go.
So for my action, I would like to... I think I'm going to sell something. And then I can sell 1 of my purples for a point.
Okay.
And for my roll, I'm going to colonize. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can flip it.
Yep. I'm going to descent, so I get a card.
And I get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Oh, and the reason I chose this card, now that I've flipped it, collect 1 influence when descending a warfare roll.
Oh, awesome.
So
I guess I shouldn't go warfare at all.
I think you should go warfare. That would be awesome.
Yes, I'm glad you would enjoy that. Alright, so what am I going to do for my action? Because your turn's over, right?
Yes.
Okay. My action is to use a colonize card to settle a planet, because I've got my 4 colonies. So I have settled Girdland, which is a fertile planet that allows me to produce, which is excellent. So why don't I just do that? I'm going to produce. Production time.
Production time, eh?
Yep. So I got 1, 2, 3. Boost it with another 1, so I get to produce all 4.
And this is your roll thing?
This is my roll, yep.
I would like to produce 1.
Okay.
Oh, but I have to have a card. I don't have a card. Never mind.
There you go. Well, you don't have to have a card to follow if you got
the
symbol.
Oh, wait. I have that symbol.
Yeah, so you can still produce 1.
I'll take a green one.
Okay.
Thanks.
There you
I gotta get some sales on here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I draw up to 6, and now is your go.
So I am going to take a survey card and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
For my action, Jackson. And then I'm going to use the selling and boost it with this one so I can sell 3 things. Because I have a sell thing here too.
You're going to do a trade?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to trade.
Can I follow? Nope.
1,
So I descend.
2, 3. I get 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I have a nice stack there.
Yes, you do. I don't like that at all, really.
Okay, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
5. Okay. Alright, so for my action, what am I going to do? I am going to... no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do any of that. Alright, so, oh, I could do that. Action, trade 2 resources for 1 influence each. So, I get 2 points. Boom!
Trade 2 resources for 1 influence each.
Yep.
That's not any different than when you normally trade.
I know, but all it does is take 1 action and no cards.
Oh, okay.
Yep, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Alright.
That's fine.
So that was my actions. So next I am going to do a research roll. I like doing the research. Research is fun. So I'm going to do 5.
Holy smokes.
I've got 2 advanced
Why
planets.
did you get 5 research in your deck?
Because I am the research king.
I see.
And I just researched diverse markets. +1 influence for each type of resource you trade this turn. Nice. That's very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is now your go.
Let's see. I'd like to produce 2 resources with my improved production card.
There you go.
I'll take a blue one and a purple one, please.
Water and spice.
Thanks. And then, for my roll, I need to survey.
Okay.
So I can get some more planets.
Nice.
So I can look at 3.
I'm going to follow. I'm going to spend 2 resources to follow.
Oh, sorry, I looked at your thing.
That's
Did
right.
you just get 1?
2.
2.
Yep. Thank you.
There's not a lot of choice on this one. Take that one. That's my go, so I get 3 cards. I have to shuffle. So you can go.
Excellent. For my action, I'm going to use improved production to produce 2 resources. Excellent. For my roll, I am going to colonize, which I know I probably shouldn't do because now you have a planet as well, but...
Oh, yeah, and I haven't drawn all my cards yet. So
Yep.
just 1 second. I'm going to
problem.
decide if I'm going to follow or not. Let's see what I have. Oh. Oh. Yeehaw!
Nice.
That was silly, but whatever. Because I only have 1 card in my hand now for my go.
That's okay.
Whatever.
Yep. It's your go.
So, I'm going to use that card to draw 2 cards.
There you go.
And then, obviously, I'm going to colonize because I have 4 here and 1 here.
Yep.
And that takes 5. So,
Nice. Keep helping out with that.
yeah,
It's not a
that's
good thing.
awesome. You're a very helpful husband.
Excellent.
There. It's beauty. Look, now I have some fight power.
Some fight power. Huh. Interesting. All right.
Oh, drop to 5. 1, 2, 3. Your go.
Okay. Let's see. For my action.
None of us have got any ships yet.
No.
Those cute little ships.
Yep. Both of our what do they call it, scenarios really didn't lend themselves to
We should
to
have
warfare.
almost made sure one of us had warfare.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if we have to do a redo of the game, if we misinterpreted the rules, we'll make sure one of us has warfare and one of us has something different.
We'll definitely be playing this game again. It's excellent. I like it. It's very cool. So I've got one fertile planet. It's the exact same thing. That's tricky. For my action, I'm going to drop a survey card to pick up 2 more cards.
Oh, they checked out the thing for us.
Oh, excellent.
Go to the BBG and you can choose the card you want. Check in this thread.
Jaffe.
The designer said it's easier to have the cards separated by types of planets required and then organized in the order of cost to be easier to find the card you want. And then there's a link.
Nice.
But he's also, I've learned something too. ...
Suspense.
Yeah, I'm in suspense now.
Yeah. Tension. What have we learned? So we've been playing at random.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be random. You would actually, you lay them out all out so you could see what you wanted. I used to put the cards I've researched into the discard pile, and I've seen you have put them in your hand, and like you've been doing. Okay, so we got something right. Yay! Woohoo! High five. We've just been playing one major part wrong. That's excellent.
But that happens.
Yep.
I mean,
exactly.
We didn't design the game. We just like to play the games.
Yep. But it makes thematic sense that you could choose what you want to research for a technology in your civilization instead of saying, you know what, we don't really want improved warfare, but go find that for me anyway, type thing. All right. So that brings up an interesting point. Should we start playing that way right now?
I don't think that would really switch the outcome of the game. So you're the only one who's going to have to be researching, and if you're okay with like shuffling through those decks on camera, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Because
I'm probably not going to.
All right.
It would take me a lot longer to like choose one, and that kind of might be boring for the viewers.
That's fine. That's fine.
So anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll switch to the right way.
Okay.
Thanks for finding that answer for us, by the way.
Thank you.
Very helpful.
Excellent. All right. So, that actually makes what I want to do right now a whole lot easier, because I'm going to do a research roll.
Okay, so I'm not going to do one, so I get a card.
Yep. And I can add 2 more. So I got 3 research, and it's going to be from the advanced planets. And so what I could actually do is I can throw a 4th and spend a resource to throw a 5th, so I could get a 5er.
Yeah, but you just did that. Are you gonna know you want to?
Yep.
Pay 5?
Oh yeah, because I've got 2 advanced systems.
Oh, we can use the back page of the manual because it shows all the cards and what they do.
Awesome.
Also, I don't know if you know. Oh, that must be the end of the sentence. Also, I don't know if you know.
Yep. Excellent. So I have researched scientific discovery, which costs me 5.
Oh, I had that one last time. That was good.
Gives me 2 points, and take any tech card costing 3 research or less and put it in your hand. You do not need the prerequisite planets. You may play an additional action during this action phase.
Oh, I see the tide of this game turning.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So, excuse me. You're obviously going the whole research.
I love going research anyway.
Strategy, and I'm going the whole produce and sell strategy.
So I've got 4 cards in my hand, and my pile is done. And I'm going to get the booklet out so that if we do research, back of the book.
cool. And then it says 3 of the tech cards have been updated.
Oh yeah. There was
like a reprint or something.
Yeah, because we bought the base game just recently. All the revisions were already there. Like we got a sticker in the Escalation to put over the board, but the board was already updated. And I double checked all the text that had been revised, and we have the revisions already.
Oh, that's awesome. So we don't have little stickers on our cards or anything.
Nope.
That makes me happy. I don't like putting those kind of things on the cards.
Yep. But thanks.
Okay, so
excellent.
Now it's my turn.
Yep.
I've lost my train of thought, but
Sorry.
I'm just that's okay. Oh, I see now. I'm going to use my Mr. Green hat again to draw 3 cards.
There you
That's
go.
what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3. And I'm hoping... Oh, I did. Because I need to get some more of these trade cards in my hand. I can only trade... Well, my role is going to be to trade. And I have one in my hand, and I have a planet that allows me. So I can do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. For 3 points.
Okay.
So that was my turn.
So what, you did a trade?
I did a trade, so if you want to follow
Am I going to follow or not? I don't think I am. I'm just going to take a card. I'm going to descent. Descent. Alright. So, for my go, what am I going to do? Well, I don't have anything I need there. So, for my action, nope. Maybe, probably.
What? Are you going to research again?
Well, I think I'm going to use scientific discovery for my action.
Yeah, and then you can just take a card.
Yeah, take a card that costs 3.
You can take any card.
Yeah, that costs 3, and it doesn't really matter.
What color are you going to get?
I think I would like...
Oh, it has to be in the blue planets or in the purple planets.
No.
Oh.
I could use this to boost research or boost that spice production. Take any tech card costing 3 or less and put it into your hand. You do not need the prerequisite planet.
Oh, that's right.
And you may play an additional action this turn. So...
Justin.
I know, this is just amazing. There was...
I do like this game.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just I need a little bit more experience with it, I guess.
Maybe I will take double... No, I'm going to take improved production. Improved production.
I think I want that one.
Well, you can't
Too
have
late
it. It's
now.
mine. And I get to take another action.
That was your action, right?
Yeah, that was my action. So I get one more action.
I can't follow that yet.
No. And I might as well just use improved production to produce 2 spice. There you go.
Oh, I have that card in my hand already. That was one of my scenario cards.
Improved production?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent card. I like it.
Oh, I didn't realize there was more than one of each technology.
Yep. A lot of the base technologies, the 3, there's like a minute ago when we were looking at the 2 top cards, they were both improved warfare.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that is kind of neat. Now what am I going to do for my roll? I don't want to do that. I want to do that. I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to colonize.
Oh, Justin.
Because you can't do any of
that.
that.
So I can't put any...
And
underneath.
as a leader, I can settle instead, which I'm going to do. And I get another...
You know what you should have done?
Planet.
You should have surveyed. Oh, I can't do it, so I get a card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to discard that. Drop 6. And I am done.
So I would like to take the action of producing 2 resources. And I'm going to put it on this planet here. I don't know how you say it, Vernia or something like that. Blue and green. Water and wheat.
Nice.
So that's my action. I need more planets.
Okay.
Like they're going out of style, so I'm going to survey. Are you going to follow?
No, I cannot. So I will grab a card.
I get to look at 3.
Nice.
Hope they're beautiful. At least one of them. So now, what should I be aiming for? Like, I do have one of each, and I have 3 of the fertile, 1 of the advanced, and 1 of the mercury.
Sorry, what?
Like, I'm just wondering, like, should I be choosing my planets based on the types or on their bonuses?
Either or. You have 3 fertile planets, which means you can get all of the different kinds of technologies from the fertile deck, because there's ones that cost 1, 2, or 3.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the ones from the metallic that take just 1 metallic, but there are some advanced cards from the Escalation that require, like I think the one on top there is you need a metallic planet and then any other kind of planet.
Oh, okay.
So you got that, and then there's these ones over here that require 1 of each, which you can now do.
Which I have.
Yeah. So you're not very limited. The only things you can't take is you can't take metallic technologies of 2 or 3 metallic planets, and the same thing with advanced. So you're pretty good.
So I think I will take this one. I'll just put it here for now. And then...
Okay. Oh, we got
another comment.
Yeah, comment. For every type of planet, the 3 cost cards are the same, each of them with 2 copies for every type of planet. The only difference are the symbols that you can use to boost. You have 2 symbols, and normally one of them is different to allow for different strategies, which makes sense. Yeah.
Cool.
So the improved warfare here has 2 symbols, and the improved warfare from this deck probably has 2 different symbols, but the base technologies are very similar. Yep.
That was my roll. So now.
That was your go?
And I have 5, so you can go.
Okay, excellent. What am I going to do for an action? I don't think I'm going to do an action at all. Is there an action I can do? I can trade 2 resources for 1 influence each. I might as well do that. So that'll be my action for 2 points.
Here's your points.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got a big pile there. I got to start catching up.
No, it's not really that big.
It's pretty big.
It's just like 5.
It's big enough. For my roll, I am going to produce. And this is going to be interesting. So I've got 1 from my roll, 2 to boost, so that's 3. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty. So 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you're producing.
I am producing. That is my roll. So spice, water, and wheat. My production slots are full.
I would like to produce as well. I have 2 and +1 on this planet here, so I can produce 3. So I'll get a brown one and 2 purple ones, please.
2 purple and a wheat or an ore.
Yep.
And I've got 3, so 4, 5, 6. Draw up 6. All right, that is my go.
My go is... I guess I could have held on to one of those cards anyway. Because of my action, I was going to take 2 resources. Now I only have room for 1, but that's fine. I'll just take the 1. Not fussy. I wasted a card, but...
That was your action?
Yeah. And my my roll is going to be to colonization. So I can put these 3 under here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to discard this one. Or does that go under there?
Sorry, what? You did a roll of colonization?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had 3 in my hand.
Okay. So you took that from here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can put it under there.
I can?
Yeah, and then you don't have to spend all 3 from your hand.
Sounds good.
Because you're just adding colonies.
Yeah. Well, I get mixed up because to colonize and to settle are
2
2 different things.
Yep. I descent, so I get a card.
Oh, and I can draw back up to 3. Oh,
Yep.
5. 1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Alright, excellent. What am I going to do? For my action, I'm going to use improved research to draw a card. And then it would allow me to remove 3 cards from my hand from the game, but I'm not going to do that.
You don't have to do that?
No, it says you can. Well, remove up to 3 cards. 0 is what I choose. Alright, and what am I going to do now? I am going to survey.
I would like to follow you, Sir Vane. I have 2, so I can look at 1.
Yep. So
So you
grab me
need
2,
2?
please.
And I can have 1. I hope it's not a warfare one. Oh, it's nice. It's a pretty one. I have to put that there.
Oh, that's interesting. No, I'll go with this one. Another advanced. There we go. Alright, so to end my turn, I'm going to discard 3 cards. And then draw up to 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. Right, that was my go. And now it is your go.
Okay, so for my action, I'm going to colonize this planet with this card here. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 for my requirement. And now I can collect 2 influence every time I descent a warfare.
Nice.
Which you're not doing any.
Nope.
And then for my action, it's going to be the trade action.
Trade.
So I can add this to it, so I can have 1, 2, 3 sails.
Yep.
I choose these 3. And I get 3 points. Ooh, there's only 3 left.
Alright, so that means I'm going to have to follow. And I'm going to...
Oh, and I get to draw up to 5. 1, 2.
Should I follow? No, I'm not going to follow. I'm just going to descend. There you go.
And before I drew up to 5, I'm going to discard 1 so I can get another draw.
Okay.
Oh, that's stupid. It's the exact same card.
Okie dokie.
Here you go.
Alright. For an action, I'm going to... What am I going to do here? Man, I need more actions is what I need.
I know. I needed more actions in the last game we played. When we got right down to like the last 2 turns, it's like, I need to do 6 things, but I can only do 5.
That was start player, wasn't I?
Yes, you are the start player.
So, if I take...
Are you taking all those points?
If I take the rest of the points...
That seems mean. Then I get to go and that's it.
Yeah. Which I don't like that at all.
Play very wisely.
What does this give me?
So if I take the last points on my next turn, you get to go and then I get another go.
Yep.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, that sounds great. So, for my action then, I'm going to use a survey to take 2 more cards. Because that's what I really need to do.
Why do you have a whole handful?
I got a whole handful
Looks
of stuff
like you have
I
like
don't
10
want.
cards there.
For my action, what am I going to do? No, for my action I'm done. For my roll, what am I going to do?
I think you should do something that I can piggyback on. Or you should do warfare.
Yeah, I should do warfare. That makes sense. That's what I'm going to do. Sure.
Warfare is awesome. All the cool kids are doing it.
All the cool kids are doing warfare. Woohoo! I can't do any of those. I can't do that. Don't like this at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a research.
Of course you are.
And then I can increase it with that. So now
let me see if I can follow anything. I don't think I can.
Oh, what does that allow me to do?
I sure can't, because you can't buy anything for 2. Oh, but yeah, you can't buy anything for 2, can you?
No, you need at least 3.
3.
Now, I got the 3. I could spend 2 of my resources to boost it up to a 5.
Oh, that means I get to draw a card, though.
Yep. And by doing that, I get some points, which is pretty awesome. Or I could just do this. Double time. You may play 2 additional actions during this action phase. I'll do that. Thank you.
What?
That is what I am doing. So, I've done that. 1, 2, 3.
Getting to choose the card does change the game immensely.
Yes, it does. That's very cool. I'm going to get rid of all those. I got 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. That is my turn. Here you go.
Yeah, before we play this again live stream, we'll have to play it a couple more times so I can get used to that whole strategy of it.
Yeah, and getting used to the technologies. It is really nice that on the back of here, on the back of the book, they're all laid out.
Very helpful.
Yeah. And I think on the back of Escalation, or on one of the pages of Escalation, it's got them as well. Not laid out quite as well as the back of the book here.
Yeah, but that book's smaller than that.
Yeah, but still pretty good.
But yeah.
That was not what I wanted.
Yeah, I always find that publisher is always excellent with their books and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
TMG rocks.
Yeah.
All right. We're coming up to the end of the game. How many more turns are we going to have?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
So my action is going to be to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. That's not helpful. And just because I don't want to take up too much time reading the technology, I'm not going to do that action or that roll. I think what I'm going to do is a trade, which is I really wish I had able to sell for 3. Oh, I can sell for 3 because that planet gives me another one. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Now the points are gone.
The points are gone.
I sell these 3.
Okay, so this was your roll, right?
This was my roll.
So I'm not going to follow. I'm going to dissent and take a card. Okay, done.
These go over here.
Yeah. So
3,
all
4,
the
5.
points are gone.
Yep.
There's some backup points, but once the points are
few.
depleted, the regular points, it means it triggers the end game. So for the end game, everybody has to have an even number of plays. So I was the start player. I'm going to get one last turn, and then Charla's going to get yet another go. So I think she's going to kick my butt with this one. But let us find out.
Because I can't draw any more cards because I already had 6. Because I could have discarded or can I discard the 3 I don't want?
Yeah, before you drop to 6, you can discard cards from your hand, and then draw up or drop to 5 for you.
Yeah, I drew up to 5.
Yep.
That's lovely.
Yep.
Thanks.
No problem. All right, so for my last turn,
I don't think it's going to change anything.
The first for my action, I am going to play double time, which allows me to play 2 additional actions during this turn.
Didn't you just play that?
No, I just researched it and put it in my hand.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
I thought you played 2 actions the last time.
No.
Oh.
Nope. So that was my action. Now I get 2 actions. My next action is I'm going to get +1 influence or +1 point for each type of resource that I trade this turn.
What?
Yeah. So for my next and third and final action, I'm going to trade 2 resources for 1 each. So it's going to be a purple and it's going to be a brown.
So you get 4.
Yep. Nice. And then for my roll, I'm going to trade.
Of course you are.
Another 3. So 1, 2, which gives me another 4.
That's all there is. What happens when those run out?
Oh, I've got some backup.
Okay.
And then I can trade 1 more for might as well trade some water, and that will give me 1 more. And
are you sure you can have more points?
Yep, it did say.
They only gave you blue ones, that many blue ones.
Yeah, I know, but it did say I've got these star points here. Yeah, it did say that if you ran out of points at the end of the game to use something else, it even recommends like using the ships. But we've got these stars for another game, which they fit well with this, so that's why I took them. So that was my last go. Yep, that was it. I'm done.
Wow. Now I get another go, but I really don't have very good cards in my hand. So I'm torn between using this action. Oh no, there's no reason.
Except if it comes to a tie. I can
sell 2.
If it comes to a tie, whoever has the most resources and or ships
I don't have it.
is the winner.
Okay.
I've got 1.
Do you think we have a tie?
I don't know, but I mean, if you can use your action, you might as well.
So should I draw? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Produce 2 resources.
Okay, what would you like?
It doesn't matter.
Here, have a lovely green.
Green's pretty.
Okay.
Because even if I drew 2 cards, I wouldn't have been able... Yeah. I couldn't... I would only have 1 to sell.
Yeah. So now roll.
So now I can sell for 2. Because I have this and my card. So I can have 2 more points.
2 more points. Nice.
And I think that's it.
That is it. The game is done. Now we just got to count up all our points to see who won. I think it might be Charla this time.
Wow, I won a game?
You win games all the time.
I don't often win games on the Twitch, though.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Like, for the Valentine's Day thing, what was it? You won 3 out of 5? Or
3 to your 1.
3 to 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's worse than 3 to 5. Let's see. I think I'll group these in groups of 5, so they'll be easier to count. Oh, look at that. I have good groups of 5. It's too bad I couldn't have flipped that. It was worth 4 points.
Yeah.
So here's another 5.
I don't think we even came close. Well,
Here's
we were
another
we were
5.
down on colony cards. Holy cow. There's only 2 left.
Okay, I'm all set to count.
Okay. Alright, count them up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 36.
36 for Charla.
Yeah, 36.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
I won!
You did, unless there's any technology cards that I had.
Oh,
I forgot
I
to look
didn't
for
even
those.
check for those.
Oh, there's another 2 points.
Oh, wait. I'm looking for those too.
Yep.
Okay.
Technology cards. Come on.
Nope.
There's another 2 points.
Hey,
Creeping up on ya.
my green man doesn't give me anything.
Creeping up on ya.
I should have 1 more technology. Nope.
There we go. Crept up on ya and only got 32 points. So you still won.
I won by 4 points.
Nice.
Awesome.
Alright. So we're going to have to get a little bit used to the technologies now that it's not randomized.
Exactly.
Which is actually pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our first playthrough of
Eminent Domain.
Eminent Domain with the Escalation expansion.
Escalation.
And yeah, now that we realized we were playing it wrong, we'll brush up on the new rules.
Yep.
And get even better at it. We'll have a rematch, and I'll win again.
We'll have a rematch, and this time we'll definitely have to choose at least one of us.
One of us will have to go warfare.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
We didn't play... Nobody got any ships at all.
Yeah, and that doesn't seem like a good space game. You always need to have a little bit of ships.
The last game we played, I totally won. I ended up with a battle cruiser at the end, which was awesome.
Yeah, and you beat me by, like... Did you beat me by 4 points in the last game?
I beat you by 6 points.
Oh.
That was pretty cool.
Well, if we count both games, you're still up on me by 2 points.
Yes. So, we got one more comment. Great game, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and thanks for getting us cleared up on those rules. That's definitely going to make the game a lot more challenging. Because you can really plan stuff out.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Which adds that extra, you know, that little bit of strategery that you need in every game you play.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Thank you for watching.